Vous êtes en direct. You are live for this to do or not to do or to be. 1 like already, YouTube. Amazing. Once again, you are amazing. Now let's see this. If we're really live, the sound factor, is it yes or no? Please, the 3 people here, welcome to the Agile Lounge, the virtual Agile Lounge with the One World radio music. Please tell me right now in the chat, do you hear me well? We had some kind of technical difficulty. So please say aye in the comment and tell me if we are heard properly. Let me do a sound check right here. Are we? Some feedback?
Are we?
Yes, we do. All right. Amazing. Thanks for the like. Today, we are going to ensure in a retrospective way some great emails that we received from both the Dare Real Agile podcast, Business Agility podcast from US Release, as well as these Friday Live Agile. So sorry for my 5 minutes late. This is the first week or second week now of we changed this time zone because en vivo de Cancun, yours truly is. I'm on what we call here an hour behind now. We are on the normal Eastern Standard Time. We keep it here in Cancun and most of the Quintana Roo estados. So the music that is at the lounge right now for this Friday Live Agile number 13.5 is One World Radio. This is the Tomorrowland radio live 24/7 station worldwide. I love them. It's cheesy kind of house music, but who cares, right? The important is we have fun. We have fun and togetherness. And yes, it's overcast and windy in Cancun. So for the purists again, I'm not in my Montreal nor my Manhattan studio. I don't have my Blue Yeti. I don't have my lighting. I don't have my buffer on the wall. So it is what it is. And we are going to record it. Do we record it? No, I don't think we're going to record it. But I might want to go live on Instagram. Why not? So you see now the backstage, the authentic backstage of how we prepare the Friday Live Agile. So today's, I'll get a couple of emails that I would like to go through, some questions, some comments from donator. And if you'd like to be donator, I don't have Patreon yet, but I thank you very much, all the new subscriber on this platform of YouTube, because right now we grow at a rate of 10 to 15 a week. So I'm at 253 right now as we speak on this Friday, March the 26th, and growing. So bring me to 1,000 because that will unleash for me a lot of ways of getting in touch with you for free with the Google way of doing the things. And of course, your donation right now, it's show your appreciation more than the likes and the comments that you could do to help us go through the algorithm of YouTube and Google. Because we would like to show up in the world with business agility, with conscious leadership, and our new program, amazing program of Next Level Agile Coaching. And for us, there's no question. This is not the question. To be or to do Agile, that's a no-brainer. It's all about actually a state of mind, building a culture, building community, and building not the best practice, but the practice that fits yours. Product development cycle that fix your actual or your client are actually expecting things from you if you create or not your client. So for me, it's all about it. It's not about to be agile or to do agile because you're going to do a lot of things. You have to understand the golden circle. Okay. So anyway, so if you'd like to do some tippings, you're more than welcome. The link and the description are there. I even accept Bitcoin and Ethereum. Yes, I do. And by the way, I'm a Bitcoin maniac since the beginning. I bought my first Bitcoins back in 2009. And no, this is private information. I won't tell you how much I bought between 2009 and 2011 when they were at a kind of a lowest price. And since then, I just maintain it. I use it to pay whatever. For me, it's more like an exchange value than other things. And by the way, I got some question right now from Ronaldo Biredi. He asked me, I saw your crypto agile number 1. It was in French. I'm sorry. Could you imagine that? He's really humble. I just speak Portuguese, Spanish, and English. So I didn't. I tried the CC caption, that didn't work. So when are you going to do another one in English? Coming soon. Coming soon. I don't know, because right now yours truly is concentrating on developing and putting out in the wall my new program of next level agile coaching, and the cryptocurrency things. Actually, you could, again, links are in the description. You could actually book yourself with a free discovery call of about half an hour, and we could talk about your needs, whether it's in business agility, agile scrum, training or coaching, also the program for entrepreneur, and anything that you might want to need as information and coaching to get you started with cryptocurrency, mostly Bitcoin, of course. I'm not an expert in this field, but I have experience, so that I could share with you how to create your first wallet and everything. So again, all the links are in the description to reach out to me. So there's no way that you say like, oh, I didn't know. No, you go in the description, you read the things. There's the links to take an appointment with my virtual assistants. It will be my pleasure to have this free talk with you. And then after, who knows, develop a collaborative or business relationship. So again, I bid you welcome to the virtual Agile Lounge for this Friday Live Agile number 13.5 retrospective week. It was the International Retrospective Day yesterday. So please, the 5 people on YouTube right now, could you tell me in the chat if you hear me well, if the music is too loud, how it is? Because I don't have my assistants right now to help me do this feedback thing. So please act as my my feedback people, please. Otherwise, give me a like and share that video to your people on LinkedIn and Facebook. Or should I say Facebook? So do I start the live on Instagram or not? Oh, yeah, let's do this. Why not? This is a great community, and we're going to start the real purpose of that show, which is the continuity of last week, and especially Q&A. So again, if you come here because you send me an email, no problem. You could do it again in the chat. I want that to be interactive. Let's be interactive. Let's do thing by being who we are. So that's, I think, the most important thing right now. So I see there's, okay. So yes, and beside Bitcoins and Ethereum, of course, you could tip me with regular PayPal currency from wherever you are in the world. And on that subject, I would like to thank you, all the followers that I have from India and Brazil. I could say obrigado, but again, I'm reaching out to you, my Indian follower, which is the language I should learn some greetings into an Indian lingua of this great country. A lot of people say Punjabi, but I don't know. So please, in the comment below, if you watch the replay, give me that information. I will be eager to know and eager to welcome you and to thank you in one of the most important and popular language. Of course, I could Google thing, but I would like to have it from you guys. You're a lot, according to Google Analytics, from India and Bangladesh that follow me. And maybe you're only peddler, what I call peddlers on these kinds of robots. So let's see now, how could I do this today? And we're going to read, not read emails, but we're going to do. So let's see. Maybe if I do it like this, it's going to be much efficient because I don't want to watch over. Yeah, as I said, I don't have homesickness. I think I have more, how do we call it? Enjoy your coffee, my friend. I hope it's good. It's less strong than usual for my taste. I don't know about you, but I think I put too much water. Yes, this is a co-living space. Is it the best? I don't know. I don't want to go there publicly. I don't want to spoil anything. Even if you're not a lot today, only 5, 6 here on YouTube. Again, YouTube guys, please tell me in the chat, is the sound all right? I need to know because I don't have Anna with me today. And so let's start the live on the beautiful Instagram, because right now there's a competition between my YouTube channel at 253. Thank you very much. If you're passing right now and you're not a subscriber, please subscribe, because if you like to hear capsule tips and editorial and everything about business agility, Scrum and Lean and DevOps and cryptocurrency and decentralized finance and everything, I'm your guy, mostly in English, some content in French, and we'll try soon in Spanish if I could improve my negocio de español. So let's see, this is, we have some Daft Punk music. I don't know if you hear it. So again, my 5 people on YouTube, please say hello in the chat. Use the chat, it's open, is it? Yes, it is. So please use the chat. Tell me if you hear the music. Tell me if you hear my voice well. I need quality control, agile quality control, and interaction between individual over processes and tools. So I don't care of the YouTube tools, of the Restream tool, of the Zoom tool. I need to know my follower. It's 10 a week right now. It's amazing. So get me to 1,000. It's really, it looks like an info live. So let's start this live on Instagram. That's why you see my hands upstairs with my beautiful camera on the iPhone. So I think we do that. And then we're going to start the reading and the greetings. I just don't want to. Well, thanks for the like again on YouTube. YouTube, you always amaze me. So let's see. There's 14 out of my 266 followers on Instagram that are here. So we'll see if they're going to participate into this. Now I'm using a lot of juice, Walter. I'm streaming on Instagram from my iPhone, and I'm streaming on YouTube from my MacBook. So I'm sorry, I'm uploading a lot. We'll see if it's slowing down this internet here. Do we have a space for rent in Cancun? Not anymore. Or maybe from May. Actually, yes, from May. If you want to come in Cancun and you look for a space, an adequate space, please contact me and I will refer you to the real estate agent to do so. That's part of Agile Travel. We are still open for business, despite anything that's going on in the world. So apparently this week, according to one of my fellow and colleague into Instagram, a great person in the name of Steph, become a Scrum Master. I think is her tag name now. She's very amazing. She's helping newbie and beginner Scrum Master to get experience. So this is very, very important because no certification will get you the proper knowledge of what you could learn from others and with others, as I should say. So she's doing a very nice program. So go see her on Instagram. It's Steph, become a Scrum Master, I think. Anyway, later, especially on Instagram, I'm going to tag her so you'll be able to contact her. If you are a new Scrum Master, and we welcome you. We welcome you to the world of business agility and Scrum, the power of Scrum, the most adaptable and malleable. So we are live right now on both Instagram, IGTV of the Agile Lounge for Business Agility, as well as our main source of content, which is my YouTube channel. Please go, come and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I want to reach 1,000 by the end of 2021. I'm sure it is because in September, I was at 82 subscribers, and we are now at almost at 260. And I don't need quantity. Interactive people who want to learn things in business agility, and they could teach me something because, yes, yours truly, even after 20 so years experience in the field of Agile, Lean, and DevOps, I still have much to learn. I'm creating things. I would like to co-create things with you. It's part of this evolution, this continuous evolution and improvement to better ourselves and to be smart. So Friday, March the 26th, I am talking about what? So last week, oh my goodness, the feedback on YouTube is disgusting. We have, oh my goodness, too much bandwidth. I should stop the music, maybe. It's incredible. Google, I don't know how you stream, how you take our beautiful 720p and 1080p's. But right now, on my feedback screen, it's completely blurry. Let's do this here. If I cut the music, is it better? I don't know if my coworker is uploading or downloading something. It's very, very blurry on the feedback channel. Now the music streaming, it's cut. Hello, animals, turn same love. Yeah, Twitter and Instagram, it's kind of bizarre because what we see in the chat room, it's not even your real name or not even the things. So I'm experiencing right now some YouTube difficulty problem, or should I say internet problem? I don't know. So this is why we cut the music. And on Instagram, it seems to be clear. Of course, it's an iPhone Pro I'm using for Instagram. So animals, returns, same love given. If you could tell me, is it good? Is it bad? Do you hear me well? Please, I will appreciate your feedback. And on YouTube right now, let's do a refresh here. Let's see. I'm going to cut the sound of my iPad. Let's see on the iPad. To be or to do retro. Is it looking... it's looking better on the iPad. But the feedback I have on the YouTube studio on my MacBook, it's very disgusting. So we're going to see on the replay. So that's the problem. Sometimes the Friday, that's the risk I take, and I'm assuming it, to have less people, less attention, and also having this kind of these bandwidth streaming issue, you know? So again, the 6 people on YouTube right now, could you give me your feedback? I will really, really, I'm begging you. You are there watching. Do you hear me well? And is the image is, okay, now it's clear. Now it's clearer. So we're going to see the replay. It seems that, I don't know at what time we are right now, but please, the 5 people on YouTube, give me your feedback about the quality of image and the quality of sound. I will really appreciate it. Please don't be shy. I'm not asking you to answer what is DevOps. I hate it because I like to have music in the background. So let's try it again. And let's do something funny. Let's see. Okay, I'm streaming myself right now in the back. Let's do something funny. Aha. So it seems to be a clear image. This is from the iPad, push into the TV. And I'm streaming myself right now in the back. The sound seems good. Yeah. So I don't know, because we're going to answer some emails that I received. Some emails that I received with comment, good or bad. By the way, that's the purpose of it. If we'd like to improve, we have to be ready to criticism and how to address it, how to actually improve. That's probably the main goal of any retrospective, because you retrospect in a team, you introspect for yourself, and you tune your behavior. Right? It's one of the principles of Agile. Could you tune your behavior? It's not forgetting who you are, but more like how you could tune it, how you could refine yourself in certain contexts, professional, business contexts. Even yours truly, I will be really humble. I gotta admit that I am sometimes really radical, and I'm not the guy for everyone, so that I know. And so I should improve my way of showing up in the world. But some others, they like it very much, my bluntness, my boldness. So I said, yeah. So, you know, you cannot please everyone. So when the Agile principle talked about tuning his behavior, it's contextual. So of course, right now I'm doing my live on my channel on my Friday. So I could express my opinion, or I could actually tell the fact in a certain ways. And some business coach and some marketing coach, especially on social network, they will say, no. You have to be in the sameness. No, I don't want to be in the sameness. I want to be who I am, disruptor, and like many of great minds says, being a disruptor doesn't mean to be disrespectful. So of course, but I love Jordan Peterson, the Canadian psychologist, when he says, said, respect is nothing for granted. We have civism. Yes, it's important to be civic and public, but this is not respect. Huh? Respect is something that when you build a relationship, and this is it. When you work and you have a team, I think this is kind of very important to tune your behavior according to your business context, your team context, your professional context, and so on. So yes, I admit that I'm not always the way I am, but I try to balance authenticity. This is what we learn actually in Agile leadership. Maybe I will cut the music because now I see that with the music, you have a problem. So no music, or maybe not live streaming music. Yeah, that's disgusting. Megabytes, they say, 30 megabytes, but only 3 megabytes uploading. So that's the issue. So let's do it again.
Yeah, and I only use text right now.
I don't know. It's not about you, my friend, and you're free to do whatever you need to do. The thing is not your problem nor mine. It's the problem of that kind of internet services. Let's call it like this. And it's really bizarre because, and right now, the 5 people on YouTube, they're still not participating. They're still not telling me if it's good or not. I see it on the feedback, but clearly, the fact that I had live music streaming seems to be a problem because now I caught it and my image on the feedback channel of the studio of YouTube, it's becoming better. So I cannot stream music today live. So I'm going to use download music on my iPad from it's not the iTunes anymore, what's the name of it again? Oh, whatever. That thing, okay? That thing to play music because we don't want to make publicity. So it's been 20 minutes, according to my studio, that we talk. So I invited you to subscribe. I invited you to like and share this video. And let's get into the topic of the subject. This is where I went to see SO. So following many private comments from donator emails, and yes, I invite you to tip me voluntarily. Any amounts is welcome, is to support the channel and our improvement on technical aspect, especially when we'll return in New York and Montreal. So last week we did a To Be or To Do Agile, and I explained in my vlog on my Friday Live Agile, and that's going to be the episode 2 also of the Dare Real Agile podcast on business agility. We mentioned that this is an old, fake, false debate, and I'm explaining myself right now. What we mean by this is because, maybe 15 years ago, for those who are old enough like me, and they have this kind of 2 decades of experience, that we are here since the beginning of the manifesto back in 2001. In my case, my first Scrum Master duty was in 2002 at SafSim Technology. And so that was the thing. So anyways, and the question arose back then, that was normal, we were new to it, and and then I remember an open space at a Scrum gathering from Scrum Alliance, something circa 2005, 2006. So you see, and the open space created kind of a whiteboard. No, I really don't like the quality of YouTube right now. I'm sorry, I'm stopping right now because ça m'agace vraiment là, because it's so clean and clear. I should have recorded it. Really, I think we could say whatever we want with the connection here, Walter, but Google have their part.
Well,
Google have their part.
Doesn't make it any better, does it?
No, but I could say, because even sometimes when I'm in a place where the internet is very kick out, sometimes Google, especially on the Fridays, they do this. Because they compress the lives and the videos. So probably I'm at 480p on YouTube right now, instead of, in my camera it's a 720, because when we download it, it's always lower in resolution. So I don't know. Yeah, it's, what is the root cause of it? We don't know. But anyways, now the image is getting better. And I think I'm going to forget about the music, even if it's the signature pattern of the Agile Lounge, to have music to be with us, to accompany us. Anyways. So, yeah. So the To Be or To Do I remember that's open space. They were on a whiteboard, a column of To Do Agile and a column of To Be Agile. And mostly, and you probably saw it, if you just Google To Be or To Do Agile, you are going to see this. You are going to actually to see that everything to be, you will find some, like the Agile Manifesto, the 4 values, the 12 principles, the SCRUM value, the Lean value. It's all about value, mindset, system, culture. So if you have knowledge of these artifacts or things, that's going to become the To Be Agile. Apparently, okay, that's one proposition, right? And of course, the To Do Agile, now they put all the framework lists. So I won't go through, you know them. SCRUM, the most proficient. Kanban. They even put DevOps into this. And for me, DevOps, it's another culture, because really the triangle of being Agile for me is the Agile culture, the Lean culture, and the DevOps culture. And of course, business agility, it's also a way to take all these culture out of the IT and software development type of realm, and to put it to the entire business. So agilize everything, as Mike Beadle will say, and even Daniel Mizik. So for me, it's a kind of a whole debate. So I didn't understand why there were so much people start talking about it on LinkedIn and Medium. And in the private message, people said, like, yeah, but we are not at the same level as you. And we say, and yes, and if you listen carefully in my last week podcast, I was actually mentioning that everybody, when they're introduced to agility, they will go through a certain type of wave of learning process that looks a little bit like the storming kind of process that I still, again, forget the name. Only when I do the training, I know it, because I've got my notes now. Without my notes, my brain is completely full of things, so I don't know. So, but anyways, the most important thing, this is not the question for us. The question for us is, there's the 2 truths that Agile coaches don't say out loud, and that Coach F, which is me, will reveal as I Dare Real Agile. Especially for the Northeast of America market, and I will say Montreal, and even mostly the Frenchie. When I speak privately with my colleagues, we are talking about safe. That is not Agile, it's not even SCRUM. You know, I'm vocal about it, I'm not shy about it, I assume it, and it's factual. It's scientifically proven that this is not an Agile framework. It's a scaling framework. It's a control centralized framework, and it's not even helping you scale your business. So that's the worst part. That's the worst part, because agility was made to go to market faster. That's why people confuse velocity with going to market faster. Is there a correlation? Maybe, but not at the beginning. You have to get to know each other. You have to be performer. You have to surround yourself with capable people first that provide quality. And in the continuous improvement and development, you will reach velocity. And velocity should be a KPI for the teams. Yes, teams. For people to, instead of reacting, proacting, be predictable. There's a predictable element, incremental importance. So I really don't like the quality of the feed on YouTube. So anyways, we'll see of the replay, but the live right now, it's Google, you piss me off. And but Odyssey is not even better. It's decentralized, yes, it's like, but maybe it's good for those politicians. But for me right now, I think if I had a lot of money and a lot of engineer, I will create my own platform. Business Agility TV, I don't know. So anyways, so when we say this is not the question is, if you're in consultancy, if you're an entrepreneur, and you acquire a certain amount of knowledge and experience and business agility and agility, you don't actually do Agile. You are this consultant. You are this one who experiment with so many teams, so many type of client of any size, enterprise of any size, different type of team, different culture, because I'm an international worker. So you don't, when I said like one of the principles of Agile to perform and to improve, it's to tune your behavior. So it's not changing who you are, but it's tune your behavior, adapt your behavior to the Indian culture, for example, to the Brazilian culture, to the North American culture. So you have to do this. But then again, there's always place for people who would like to hire you as you are, authentic, and the approach that you're going to propose. So, and then you win those. And so of course, when I said, like, I will say out loud what a lot of people, so right now, and even before COVID, even before the pandemic, a lot of people were actually faking it till they make it. So this is why they go after a lot of certification. But certification, is it a learning process? We have a podcast on this. It's called Certification Fraud. Go see it on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, or directly on my website, because on my website, I've got all my 18 pre-season episodes that you could enjoy. And the certification fraud that create an inflation on the market of consultancy talks about it. So being certified doesn't mean that you have experience, doesn't mean that you might understand, but do you know the pros and cons of proposing the to-do things? And again, for me, I get back to the golden circle. All right. To be, it's the why. Why is your vision? What is your vision as an entrepreneur, as a business owner? What do you want to propose to the world? What type of product that might improve the quality of life of someone? What type of services that you think that certain amount of people could benefit to improve themselves? Okay, so this is the why. So the why is more attached to the to be, because you are a professional, you are an experience in something. Maybe you did study, maybe you just did it because you had a great idea, and then you push it and you push it, and then you'd like to, while you uncover these new ways of these new product or services, you might go teach them to others that could be benefit for them. So that's the why. The why is attached to the vision, and the to be, the essence of who you are as a person and as a business as well, on a conjuncture of that. And then after, and then on this golden circle, the second circle is now what? Is that the what? I don't remember. Sometimes I just like, it depends of the context, but I think it is, let's see this. Let's be interactive, because I have a bit blank of memory right now. So let's see. I don't remember the when and how, because for me, the what and how, I will say that the how should be the mission. Exactly, I was right. So the how is the second circle. So after you identify your vision, you know who you are, and you also know your persona, the why of the people that you'd like to trigger. You're going to have the mission. The mission is the how you're going to do this. How are you going to propose that, okay? And then, of course, the last circle, the peripheral, is the what. And then the what, it's include the goals. So when Scott Adams and when other business coaches tell you losers have goals and winners have system, is because that golden circle, the why or what, it's an entire system. And within the systems, you will have your goals. So if you only have goals, which means you only have whats, and the whats, it's mean that you never reflect on who you are, what you propose, and how you're going to propose it, how you're going to do this. And so this is why this is not the question to be or to do Agile, because Agile will be the why. Sometimes when I prospect some client who called us at the Agile Lounge to have a services, a professional services, either of training or coaching, I will say, why do you want to be or do Agile? Because I could like play with the verbs. The thing is, what is the reason? What is the purpose of your organization to adapt this 4 values, 12 principle, or this mindset? So if they have a vision of why they want to do this, now we at the Agile Lounge, we are going to intervene and helping them to do the how to. All right. So and then the what will be those specific lists, tailored value list of action item. This is the action. So why is the vision, and the to be is the purpose. How, it's basically the means. And now you could start to propose process, to propose framework, and you are more in the to do, but still a to do with a reflection and analytical things, and it's a proposition. And then the what, these are your fixed goals, your user stories, your task, your specific tasks, your backlog, your list, your artifact, everything that you deploy. It could be the end product at some point. It could be the end services and everything. So you see the pattern. So this is why I think after 20 years, for anyone like me who are there from this 20 years in business agility, the question is not to be or to do agile. I'm not teaching people to be agile. And a lot of people right now, especially when I meet people in the DeFi again stands for decentralized finance, or these entrepreneurs with this great product idea and technology and so on, with the Internet of Objects and everything, they don't question themselves about being or not agile. They just want to have those techniques to deploy their why. And most of them are agile without knowing all of these shebang of agile. So all the academicians out there, all those who'd like to publish paper on useless debates like to be or to do agile, why don't you concentrate on research and development of the intrinsic way of propose solution, propose value to those who would like to adapt this state of mind. It's a state of mind. DevOps, it's a culture. It could be a person also, as we discussed in our great podcast about real DevOps. So all of these things are really meant to distract you from the real goal of changing the world of work and propose a renaissance and the new ways of doing business, of doing exchange, of doing commerce. So it's all about it, guys. Okay? So an email from the donator, it was very, very interesting. They ask, I will read it for you. He sent me something very interesting, a very interesting question comment with a donation of $50 US dollars. So thank you very much. His name is, I could say his name is Jeremy Bagenster. So Jeremy Bagenster says, like, how agile are we? That was a very interesting thing. So he said, like, you mentioned being agile. Okay, you mentioned. No, sorry. Oh, here it is. You mentioned being agile doesn't mean working in a lightweight, highly responsive way so that you deliver your product or services in the way the customer wants. And that time the customer needs them. So yes, I said that because it's, again, the teaching, especially in the business agility mindset, it's customer first. Again, basic law of creating a business. The first thing you should, who are your customer? Who is your avatar? Who is your persona? Who do you want to satisfy? Who needs your service, product, or whatever? So yes, so that, to answer you, Jeremy, it's I really mean it. It's you have to work lightweight and highly responsible, and every team, whether it's IT, product, business, sales, and everything, you have to be very, very, very open to your customer needs and the time they need it. Like right now, I'm responding to so many RFP, which is requests for production or for work performance. And they will see with these 2 to 5 pages with the hypothesis and everything, they will see if we listen to them. They will see if we are on target of, and especially when you propose a schedule, the proposed schedule will be also important. If in the meeting, the client tell you, like, I would like to have an Agile or a DevOps deployment of training by the end of May, and you respond on a proposed schedule that you will do this in June, you prove 2 things. You're not listening, and you're not, to your question, should we be more highly responsive than lightweight? The answer is yes. And they have to be simple because, again, if you like to be agile, it's have to be simple and right to the point of delivery again. So they want to see this, that a lot of my winning client and what they like about the Agile Lounge pattern is we are proposing practical, agnostic, empirical way. It's more workshop than training. We don't do academia. We don't do that much theory. We do baseline, yes. We do common language, yes. But we don't spend them there. We would like to be with the team, and help them creating what they need to perform, such as team working agreements, such as a release planning to see in the future, to help business to see, okay, of course, that might for that MVP with our definition of done. So we help them doing that, okay? So this is very important because most of the time the client, this is what they want. Especially the vice president of technology or the engineering systems, and also the commercial. And the CFO will thank you for that to propose a more pragmatic approach and a more practical, but pragmatic, yes, but I mean like they need something like they need to have some values created out of this. So big training of 1 day, 2 days on theory, on history. This, you could have it into a community of practice that as a coach and mentor, you could help an organization of any size to build it and have those kind of what they call the lunch and learn, or what we do at a Scrum beer when you gather together and then you exchange with the community inside and outside of your organization. So that the fluffy thing, you do it. And then what I like to do anyways, I've got a 3-pager, what is Agile? And that includes also Lean and DevOps, and the major frameworks such as extreme programming, Kanban, and Scrum. And I give like the source links. Yes, the source links, not the opinion of Walter or Jeremy or whatever. I'm giving the source links from the organization that created it with their creator, their sponsor. And then you will accuse me of being purist. I will say, F you. It's not being purist. If Alistair Cogburn created something, if he talks a lot about the Shuari process of martial art that you could actually bring into training agility, I mean, I will give that source because he was the first to develop this adaptation to our agile training. So period. I won't go to the second, third, or fourth best that Google give me or whatever, okay? Because everybody could do that, okay? And as much as respect for Lisa Atkins, the X-Wing diagram of proficiency and skill mindset, it's not her creation. She proposed it, yes, but her book of Agile coaching, she integrated it, and she mentioned the source of the gentleman, the developer who did it. So, you know, this for us is very important. All my material, by the way, it's co-creative. It's Creative Commons ways also. So it's co-creative, meaning that I might have done that with others. I might take from others. It's always referring to the source, even if I reuse it. And if I will say it's from me, so please, Creative Commons, give my name or my organization name that we created. So like in the next level Agile coaching, I know there's other next level coach and there's other next level Agile, but I'm not inspiring myself from them. I'm creating something. I'm creating a new ways of servicing enterprise of any size, a new way of servicing teams within or without the enterprise, and also bringing individual to surpass themselves and their capability of being agile. So that's the proposition. So for me, the question is, it's somebody yesterday at the Scrum Beer talked about Scooby-Doo Scrum or well, it's not like, yes, transparency, it's important. So Scooby-Doo, you know, they always reveal the bad guy who played the werewolf or the ghost or whatever. So the thing is, you don't want to hide yourself. You want to propose something that will bring value, that shows that you understand the needs and time. So Jeremy, I hope it's answered your question, the big thing. So anyways, so next question from Jacinthe Pinto that gave me 20 euros. So thank you very much for that 20 euros. Are you being agile or just doing agile? I read that on the Tech Bacon, and that was dated from what I like from this article, and then you didn't mention into your podcast, is being agile means encouraging self-organized teams where knowledge workers have more autonomy rather than traditional teams who will rather do things and do what they told and the control things. So yes, exactly. That's a great way, Jacinthe. I really appreciate that because I didn't read the article, but I will. Just want to say, because you link it to me with your, it's more a comment, and I thank you again for your 20 euros. If you'd like to do like Jacinthe, all the links are in the description of my YouTube video. And you could even give me some Ethereum or Bitcoin. but I appreciate euros, US dollars, and Canadian dollars. So that's an article. Do I have the dates? Because I click on the link on her email that she inspired herself to make her comment from the. It's from Yvette Francino. It's in English on Tech Beacon, and I don't have the dates. That's curious. Did you make the Agile Manifesto and principle your own? Yeah, that could be in the B. But again, we are going back to this open space. We had created the list of To Do Agile and To Be Agile. And so anyways, because of course at some point, like you are being in the Agile mindset, you adopt that culture, you appropriate those 4 values and 12 principles that you tailor to your needs, and you use them to make decisions, to make action, to do things. Of course, this when I say it's a fake debate, don't get me wrong, but now it is, because we should be collectively enough mature to actually know the difference between being lean, DevOps, and Agile, and doing action towards the decision we made, helped by the value systems and the principle systems. It's there to help you make decisions and to make you create something. Again, golden circle. Why is the mean? It's your vision. How? It's your mission. How are you going to deploy it? And the whats are your goals, your specific task, your specific backlog, really refine small chunk of work to make your MVP possible. So we are, of course, and the what of the golden circle, this is the do's, the to-dos. The how, it's in between. You still have the be in a kind of mindset, and how do you want to do this? How do you want to transfer the vision into actionable? So that's my objective reality proposition into that debate. So that's the kind of virtual. So again, Jacinthe, thank you very much for that things. I'm very curious on the Tech Beacon website right now. Why? So we know this article was from Yvette Francino, but no dates. It's kind of odd, because I'd like to know if it's, anyways, because as I said before, what triggered this Friday Live Agile of To Be or To Do Agile was the suddenly amount of article on both LinkedIn and Medium dated of this year of pandemia. And as I mentioned, we were doing this. So I really like the way Yvette here, she said 12 supporting Agile principle, because it's exactly this. The 12 principle of the Agile Manifesto that you could actually words, you have to keep the essence of it. Like, for example, tune your behavior. It's come from the fact that we're going to learn from each other, to respect each other, and to create space, to be creative instead of being antagonized. So they put it in a way in 2001, but of course, you could resume it with Modern Agile. Modern Agile did a great job to put it like outside software development. That's the business agility ways. Actually, if you'd like, on my channel, and probably for the replay, I'm gonna put the suggestion of the video. I've got a tutorial of about 15 minutes where I talk about the 4 values and the 12 principle that supports your mindset, and how it could help you take great decision, to do things the right way, the smarter way, and a more efficient way. An efficient way for me, it's always like both financially and in terms of quality of delivering a meaningful experience to your customer, a meaningful quality product to your customer. So that was the 2 letters right now. What time is it? Yeah. So I think I'm going to stop there, especially when I look at the feedback on YouTube. Now, 5 people on YouTube. You still don't tell me if you have a better screen. Let me go back and see it again. It's going to appear back. So on the iPad, it seems okay, but on my feedback on my MacBook, it's not. So anyway, yes, the 2 things. So 2 things that most Agile coaches don't say out loud that I said. So I said, like, SAFe is not Agile, not Scrum. We know it. So I will say proportionally 75% of Agile coach in Montreal don't believe in it, even if they get and paid for certification of being SCP4 and blah, blah, blah. And the other thing they don't tell you is they want to have more radical management. They want to have clients that will understand the value of really change, really transform themselves on enterprise level, team level, and everything. So I know there's a lot of clients out there. There's more and more people with what we learned this year that going to switch to this kind of mindset. And I think it will be very, very more relevant in the next years onward to have people who actually do things, who deliver shit. Yes, I will use the S word. Because a lot of people are just waiting and waiting. In Agile, 8 waiting. Lean, 8 waiting. DevOps, even more. So, and as I said, the future of Agile technically, with everything that's coming, with the Internet of Objects, the interrelation, the subsension again. If you don't understand subsension, you cannot understand the power of Scrum, the benefit of Scrum, of the interrelation between people, between services. It's Agile as a service. It's DevOps as a service. So this is it's all there. So my great people, I think it's enough blah, blah for now. Let me get back to my action because I've got to do action. I got to serve my client, even on a beautiful Friday like this. So that was the Friday Live Agile 13.5, a kind of a retro. I didn't do the big retro because we had too many technical authentic problems today. But as again, I will try to respect every Friday I'm with you, wherever I am in the world, mostly on every time to do a live. Now I'm lagging again on YouTube. Disgusting Friday. Thank you, Google programmer. You don't get it. You compress the live for no reason. I understand you might compress file when we upload things, especially for those who do 4K. But again, if you want us to pay for YouTube Pro, will you please show us that we could rely on you? So on that, I wish you a beautiful weekend, a beautiful time wherever you are in the world. I hope you learned something. I hope to learn something from you in the comment below. Please like, share this video, subscribe to my channel if you're just new here, and see you next Friday. Will we see you next Friday? April 2nd, already April. And it will be the Easter weekend for a lot of our fellow people. I don't know. Let's see. So stay tuned on Wednesday on my Instagram to see if I'm going to be live next Friday. I may take the week off of social network and concentrate on delivering meaningful proposal to get some new contracts. Not just for me, but for my coaches too. I've got 5 coaches who would like to work with me again. So let's make it happen. So thank you very much and cheers.